Welcome to Sonic the Podcast. In each episode, we discuss a different Sonic game, rank all its levels from worst to best, and talk about what we love and what we hate. On this episode, we are talking about the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog from 2023. This is one of my favourite, genre of Sonic games, where it's a continuation of the tradition of the franchise to just pick a type of game and just make Sonic universe part, do that genre. Like they did it with Fighters, with a boxing game. They did it with Shuffle, with board game. They did it with Labyrinth, with whatever that is.
I suppose it's a little bit more unconventional because it's
but this is a particular genre of game.
Yes. I mean, only so far as that it's exactly. They've taken a specific genre, but this wasn't released as a mainline game.
No, but that's what I mean. None of those are. They're weird. No, they're weird kind of.
This is different.
Experimental games as part of the overall Chronicles is another one. Role playing that was an RPG. Battle, Pinball Party, Shuffle, Mean Bean Machine. They're all Sonic games that are tapping into very specific genres of game that you wouldn't necessarily associate with Sonic, because the ones that make sense are obviously the mainline ones, which are all Sonic genre, and then there's racing games. That makes sense. And then there's just a miscellaneous collection of bizarre experiments that...
Yeah. And this is I'd say, I think that the latest iteration
it's the latest one.
And introduced in a way that's never been done before, dropped without any build-up. It was... I remember exactly when it happened.
Remember where you were?
Yeah, I was in my room. It's not very exciting. I was just at my desk. Well, who knows? I couldn't confirm or deny. And then no, and then I saw a notification saying a new trailer for the new direction of the franchise or something. I thought, what the fuck is this? And then it's he's dead. Okay, what's going on?
How quickly did you wise up to the fact that it was an April Fool's?
Well, the minute. Actually, honestly, knowing me, probably the end of the trailer. I thought, oh fuck. Oh yeah, of course it's April Fool's, because I always get tricked on April Fool's. I'm very gullible.
You're such a gullible guy.
It's such a shame. I fucking hate it. Fucking hate it.
What an idiot.
Fucking.
I bet you thought he was dead. Never coming back.
I thought, shit, it's over. No, and then they showed what looks like a really fun. What the hell is this game out of nowhere? And then I believe it was released either later that day or the next day, and I played it upon release.
Yeah, I played it.
And it was great.
A couple of months afterwards, I think.
I thought this is nothing we've ever seen before. This is so fun. Really cool soundtrack. This is so weird.
I was I think like a lot of people, well, I don't know. I was extremely apprehensive. I was like, what? I don't like this. This is not, are they going rogue? Is this an attempt to kind of really deviate from, it just didn't feel Sonic at all. But then when you play it, it's one of the most Sonic things ever, I think.
Yeah, it doesn't look it, but then it's incredible.
It actually does look it. It looks like Sonic X.
No, but first glance, you look at it, and it's they're all dressed up in costumes.
Oh yeah,
it's all very brown and sort of warm tones. It's so not Sonic. It's kind of muted.
The actual art design though is I think pulling back to its anime roots.
It was approved by Yuji Uekawa. He looked through them all and then I think made a couple changes and was like, yeah, this is chill. As in Uekawa, as in the legend who made the iconic Adventure Advanced art style. Of course. Yeah.
April Fool's Day 2023, and it's free, which is the coolest.
Free to download,
completely free, which is great.
You know that this rose in to ridiculous popularity on Steam.
I know.
And
it was number 60,
and it was the 61st most downloaded game on the platform.
Isn't that insane?
How the fuck did it reach that? And it had 1 million down. What?
It's so clever though, because it's such a it's kind of a clickbaity title, and then everyone obviously loved it. I think this is the beginning of. I can't say this with any certainty, but I think this is the beginning of the new very contemporary wave of just masterful marketing from Sonic.
Yeah, we've seen so much of that recently.
I think this was the real this gave because the social media was already popping under this new team who designed this game. It wasn't Sonic Team. This is the US social media team that made it. And I think this was this. They built up the confidence to then release something like this, which is quite rogue, but a fantastic marketing tool. It was so popular that it's then given them the confidence to just go all out. And then it's just been that he's literally gone from unbelievable strength to unbelievable strength in terms of marketing output.
It also solidified because before, I assume you're familiar with who Aaron Webber is.
Yes.
Yeah. So when he joined,
explain who he is.
So I'll tell you. When he joined, he transformed Sonic's online presence by bringing an immense amount of character and personality and sort of just quirkiness to the Sonic Twitter page, which then expanded. I believe it was around Mania time. Maybe
so that was the beginning of this type of thing.
And it expanded to all the other platforms, and it became a proper sort of like as in. It would acknowledge all the sort of memes and shit about Sonic and sort of be a bit
self-aware,
a little bit of a sort of exactly, very self-aware. And then he left tragically, I believe 2022, around then. I don't quote me on that, I could be wrong. But the spirit of the social media lived on, and it was then spearheaded by Katie. I don't know how to say her surname, but Katie Kruzanowski, who I was familiar with because they used to do the Sonic, I forgot his name, the season Sonic live streams, whatever it's called, which they haven't done for years, but they used to just stream, like, it'd be 4 of the sort of team members of the social media just chatting, and then they'd maybe stream a game or something. If it was an upcoming game, they'd play a bit of that, or just for fun. Like there was one, they chat for half an hour and then play SA2 or something, that kind of thing. She was always on those, as was Aaron at first, then before he left and he was gone. So I knew I was familiar of her from that, and so when I saw her name, I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So she's probably a big name now. It's good. Yeah. She's made great contributions, and this was her idea back in 2020, and then it finally got pitched to a small sort of group of Sega big heads in 2022, and it was made. It's great.
Over the course of a year, right?
Yeah. By a group of dedicated fan staff members of Sega.
Yeah,
people who just love Sonic, and you can tell it's great. It's littered with just all niche Sonic references.
There's a lot of love,
lots of appreciation for everything. It's great.
Greg Bather was the main designer, I believe, for the whole thing. Yeah, I think it's fantastic.
Programmer. Yeah,
I think it's an absolute triumph as
I like
concept.
it a lot.
I think it's clever.
It's a lot of fun.
It's a really fun, like, package as a game to experience the Sonic universe through. It does lots of, and you know what, the thing that strikes me, I've played it twice. The thing that struck me both times, and especially the first time, and I think you might have negatively reacted to this.
Yes.
The first time is I'm taking this word from a review I read of it, but I think it captures it well. It's sincerity. It's surprisingly deep. As a game, like the themes it touches on, especially with the interplay between the badnik train and the conductor, and then Sonic and all his friends, are like the relationship of kind of labor and life, like living your job and kind of moving on, retirement, the nature of friendship, the nature of kind of reciprocal give and take of a friendship, and like letting go, grief. Things coming to an end. They're like, it actually tackles quite. I think that's what jars slightly at the end, because it suddenly becomes very, very sincere and quite dark when the train comes, like is reveals itself and has this kind of basically psychiatric breakdown about not wanting to let go of the conductor, and as a result has this sort of weird, sort of strangles him and refuses to let it go.
It animates him,
like a kind of insane child that won't, or trauma bonded child that can't let go of its kind of parent or something like that. It just has echoes of like an emotional framework that's actually quite mature, and it kind of comes out of nowhere at the end. But I think it's very impactful. I think it's brave actually. To go to those depths.
You like that part more than me. I recognise that, and I like it as well. But it feels slightly misplaced because you've been playing a very light-hearted game up until this suddenly conductor's car, and it all goes to absolute shit and becomes very dark. And there's this robot who's suddenly. There's no build up.
He's a menace.
He's immediately, or the train, it is immediately in just complete turmoil, like complete emotional turmoil, and it's really, really sad and angry, and you just think, what?
Yeah, it's quite.
Where's
raw.
this come from?
And
so
given it's just
I,
text, it's like
I'm a bit less high on that because it really comes out of nowhere, and it feels like I like what they're trying to do there, and it also that's very Sonic with the sort of the I don't know, I'm not sure why it feels very Sonic. They've done similar things with final bosses in the end where they've had a change of heart and they've been so blinded by their anger and sorrow.
This is one of the famous
it's a classic Sonic
change
thing.
of heart type bosses, yeah.
Exactly.
But Sonic's never tackled like grief. I think this game it's about letting go. That whole thing.
I don't think you can say that the game is about that.
No, not the whole game. It's that bit.
The message of the kind of end of it, which is my problem because well, it's not a problem, but I don't know. They should have. Well,
no,
if they'd made that the message of the whole game, the game would be very different.
Exactly,
it'd be a very different game. But I don't know. Like it's interesting. It's just a little bit. It just hits you quite a lot, which is it's good, but it's kind of like what's going on here. So it's slightly.
I get what you're saying.
Shaking,
and
not in a sort of stimulating way, in like, this is coming out of nowhere.
But actually, I think that gives it a gravitas that's to be rewarded. I think it makes it. That's
you can
why
see both ways. It doesn't take away from it
because it actually has a really important message at the end of it, which expounds on the nature of enduring friendship and the importance of being able to recognize. Sort of the end of an era and how to make that a healthy thing rather than a negative thing.
Yeah, I've seen on the conductor once he's retired,
and he forgives him. He forgives the train,
and she's very happy
for acting like a
that.
complete psycho, like a crazy ex-girlfriend trying to tie them up and not let them go. And it's I would say it's surprisingly sincere at the end.
I reckon a lot of time could be spent, and you could probably come up with quite a deep message there, done through sort of metaphors and parallels.
I think so, yeah.
But
I think there's a lot to say. The other thing, the game, this when I was looking at it this time, that really made me question for the first time properly: what the fuck is a badnik? What is it? What is going on in the nature of a badnik? So I looked it up and found an explanation for it that kind of makes sense.
Do tell.
Well, so my conundrum was are they sentient? What is the purpose of the flicky? Let's just call it a flicky. It can be. I appreciate it can be any animal. But what is the purpose of the flicky trapped inside the robot? Is it what is the if you take the flicky out? What is the robot? Does it deactivate and stop, or does it retain? Where is the nastiness coming from? I guess is my question, because the flickies appear to be completely benevolent, right? Like the birds are really nice. They're not. It's certainly not like you're putting in the bird into a machine and it's making it malignant.
No,
where is the evil coming from, and why does it require a small animal, a small harmless innocent animal, to create something which is essentially a murderous robot?
You have to assume it. Before I guess it's some sort of programming chip that is powered by the living soul of a flicky. Is that right?
To an extent, that's correct. So the description on the Sonic Wiki is pretty good.
Yeah.
So it says, many badnik models have a power source inside them, most commonly animals, which are placed at the center of the robot. The way this works, literally says that, is that the badnik extracts bioenergy from the animal and uses it as a basis for its AI. Other power sources, such as Little Planet flower seeds, power cores, rings, chaos drives, light cores, or nightmare fuel, have been used with a similar. That's Dream Team have been used with a similar purpose as well. When a badnik is destroyed, the power source inside of it is liberated. However, and this is the interesting bit, most of the more advanced badniks, and sometimes the weaker ones as well, are empty and do not release anything when destroyed. But then it led me to think, okay. So there's like a caterpillar, for instance, has a badnik inside it, and exhibits not that you can tell any sentience. It's basically just
it's a mindless.
It's a mindless
machine.
thing, and it's got when you plug the animal, which essentially acts as a living battery.
Yeah.
Right,
a bio battery.
So what is going on then with the E-series robots, which appear to be able to make moral decisions? and have life of their own, and this train, which is presumably also completely sentient. So presumably there are different classes of badnik. So some of which are genuine AI, like they are literally artificial life.
That's where you class the badnik and the super badnik, which we've always known.
So is the train?
So
then
the
up
master
there with
robots,
the
master robots
from
the
Sonic
E series. The Mirage Express. There's definitely other ones I forgot
Zero,
about.
Probably. Although he's
part of the
arguably
E
a
series,
very stupid
E100 Alpha.
because he shows no intelligence. He's
So maybe he's a lesser super badnik. I guess
Sonic.
Metal. Yeah, I was about to say Metal Sonic. Mecha Sonic.
He doesn't have a badnik in him though, does he?
No, he doesn't. He's a.
And neither does Mecha Sonic to an extent.
No,
I think that's
none of the mechas do.
Like because
maybe that's the class above super badnik.
Yeah, but the animals almost, the ones with animals in them are almost more intelligent than those ones. Like the train and the E series robots, I would say have more like individualism.
In terms of the games, they have more of a heart than if you look at Metal Sonic. I mean, he'd be the biggest case, but in the games, he's very mindless. Apart from his ambition, his excessive ambition in Sonic Heroes, which does come out of nowhere, and that counts for something.
That's because he's absorbed the chaos life, chaos life source of Eggman.
Still, his motivation to do that must have come from some kind of independent thought. However, Mecha Sonic and Mecha Sonic Mark II have zero emotion. They follow the objective to just kill Sonic, like any other normal badnik, except they're just harder to beat. Yeah, it's interesting.
It is interesting.
I've never thought about that.
Yeah, because it's like, what is... It's actually so sinister, what he's doing, and then using, like, nice, innocent life as...
That's it.
As a battery.
Death Egg Robot the Mark III, the mass-produced one, that is a super badnik, and that seems to have absolutely no personality at all.
Oh yeah, that's another good one.
No independence. It just seems to just destroy things.
I don't think there's a Flicky inside that. So
no,
I think
probably not.
The super badniks with Flickies have more autonomy and I think what Adventure sort of was doing in the story of Gamma was suggesting that there's a tension between the like AI programming
and
that's bad that Eggman installs and
the
kind
living
of
good soul of the Flicky, which is incredibly interesting.
It is very interesting.
But like so you can see that they've done this again from Adventure.
That was my point.
They've used it here, which is really cool. That's great.
The train is actually the Mirage Express is actually a very nuanced character because it presents more as a kind of it's complex because Eggman reveals that he created a motivation to kind of elevate the thinking of certain badniks over others, right? And he says there's a bounty on Sonic to kind of create healthy competition between the more elite badniks. That seems to be what I think that's what he's saying. But then the train, as well as being motivated by that, he's also motivated by this like anxious attachment problem it has with the conductor, where he doesn't want to let their relationship end.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I don't really know because the train is taking him to Eggman, right?
Yeah.
How does that feed into the goal of not letting the conductor go? Can you remember?
Well, yeah, because then he would. So his wish, which Eggman would grant him if he completed this mission to bring him back, would be to ride the rails with the conductor forever. That's what he wants, and so yeah.
So he's actually motivated by quite a complex emotion.
Yeah, that he's built that the train is built up entirely on his own across the 32 years of working with him. Yeah. Where he insofar that he was referred to as a co-conductor,
and to an extent,
he properly, a proper personality.
Yeah, it's literally artificial life, and to an extent, the Flicky personality, whatever that is, that's been inside it for 32 years. Must have had an influence on that.
No. It isn't. It isn't 32 years. Yeah. So it was made. So I believe the train was made years ago, and it was a passenger train with an artificial intelligence system. And I believe the Flicky was put in to exert Eggman's influence over it, which
See,
doesn't quite align with anything we've just said.
Yeah.
But But the Flicky has not been there for 32 years. That'd be insane.
I think it's
so
more
it was put in by Eggman when he took it over.
The only way,
but he must have done something else as well. Maybe.
Yeah, he must have done. He took over the train system of this city. That's what they said, and there are other trains that do this as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And I think he must. Yes, he put the Flicky in, but he also must have modified the artificial intelligence of the train.
That's the only explanation,
which maybe brought out
debunks everything else.
Because maybe that it turned, and this is, if you look at it like this, it's actually quite cool. It maybe turned the kind of it polluted the emotion that the artificial intelligence had of like a healthy attachment to the conductor, and polluted it and turned it toxic and jealous and sort of unrelenting, and that's what motivated it to hold it hostage, basically, so that it could fulfill its very childish dream of basically not wanting this era to ever end. Yeah,
exactly.
So in that sense, that's remarkable depth.
Yeah, that's given me a new perspective on it. That's good. I like that.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
it's cool.
Interesting.
And I only really thought about it when I asked, and they specifically have a section of the game where Eggman explains to Barry what a badnik is, and he shows two pictures. He says,
what he does about
the train's capacity,
about pitting them against each other as well.
Yes, the train's capability of intellectual is extraordinary. A feat only comes from my genius. Suffice to say, your capture is inevitable. You're on a train that desires nothing more than to deliver you all to me, which presumably is a mistake, like an understatement. He's also motivated by the conductor relationship.
Yeah.
I got thinking, I need to manufacture motivation beyond programming. So I instituted a bounty upon my army of badniks. First one to capture you gets a generous award, which is what they desire.
But most of my robots of that desire, exactly.
Yeah, he says most of my robots ask for something simple like my autograph or whatever, but a highly intelligent train has asked for something more interesting.
Yeah.
Sonic's like, could you just shut the fuck up?
That is cool. That. Yeah, exactly. And he's like, here, fine. And then
this is tough. The train has the motivation, but being made by Eggman, it's no doubt powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's actually really quite that whole thing is actually quite complex, and the nature of the train is very interesting.
I think the only problem is how it's conveyed, because there's kind of no way you can make it more impactful other than just in the writing, because that's just how everything's conveyed in the game. It's all through dialogue. But I don't know.
And the kind of tension of the music.
That moment feels like it should be bigger, because it's really. I don't know.
I guess so, but
it's a small component.
I'm pleased
you can't
it's
do
not.
Much with it.
I'm happy
at least it's there,
because it's so fun up until that point, and it is still fun afterwards, because you're like, oh wow, huge sudden, like the whole. It's a great
the stakes
twist.
Are suddenly massive, because
it reframes the whole thing.
You've swayed me a little bit. I now prefer the jump a little bit. Yeah,
good. I still understand the oh, that's actually quite dark, and I don't know if I like that. But then maybe that's the point. It's confronting you with something. Something unpleasant.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Shall I do... No, quiz time. Ready?
Yeah, quiz time, and then we can sort of just discuss the hot topics of...
I think that's all there is about it. I like that... I also, just another thing about the gameplay, I like the decision to have a new character who you... so you're not playing as Sonic, so you can observe all of the characters that we've known for all these years from a neutral, blank sort of, just like a nobody.
Yes.
And so I like the kind of opinions that are expressed. I mean, he's a bit of a weird guy himself, Barry. He's
useless, but he's quite comic in a way. Some of his
things. Exactly.
Mm.
I like him. He's good. He's all right.
I think, just to build on that, because it's a good point, I think that was very good. And what that allows you to do is observe the personalities of the main characters from, as you said, an external perspective, which gives the writers the kind of capacity to really explore the comic potential of those characters.
Yeah.
And because it's all kind of from a third party perspective, you can playfully reference lots and lots and lots of things throughout the history of the entire franchise in a self-aware but also funny way. And I've said this before, but I think this the sort of meta problem of Sonic they just didn't have a good grip on since the RCS era begun. So Lost World is when it went stupid.
It went really shit.
Colors was already going wayward, where they just had this constant self-reflexivity, which isn't. Just painful. It's kind of funny, but it's not that funny. It's done in such a clunky way. This is the best because it leverages the history and kind of all of the references and richness of the universe, and does it in a way that's affectionate, not self-deprecating. Which is good. So, for example, like silly little things.
There's a pride in
there is,
all of it,
and they're like, and they own it,
ridiculing it. Yeah,
this franchise does it particularly well now, I think, and that's all part of the switch in tone.
It's taken a lot of years to sort of learn that.
It has, and it takes time to just build that up. So for example,
I think it's just due to a change of, not entirely, but a factor. It is just changing writers. Like Ian Flynn's contribution is massive, because since Frontiers, just all of the sort of context of the characters has been massively improved. Yes. Different direction, and I'd say much better.
So, like, Tails at one point goes, "Oh, my head's spinning, but I'm fine." That's obviously a reference to his iconic heroes, like wine.
Obviously.
Oh, my head's spinning, which is silly. But then they've made it like a kind of
it's not a big deal,
a cheeky reference that like hardcore fans will get, but it's not. Nice. It's not like. It's affectionate, and I like that. It's kind of leans into the like rich history of the franchise without it being this sort of relentless, like weird self-narrative that doesn't really land ever and confuses everyone, which I think they just had to get away from. It was boring.
Yeah, true.
And this game is excellent at really bringing out the richness of all of these characters. It makes their personalities very three-dimensional, I think, which is great. And by
putting them in roles that they aren't fitting in, you can then see how each person adapts to their given role.
Yeah,
how they fit and how they rebel against it. Like
exactly.
Knuckles as the sheriff, he's like, I'm not fucking keeping up this accent, the whole thing, which is just classic Knuckles being, a moody bitch,
belligerent. Yeah, exactly. It creates a kind of interplay between their performance and their actual character.
Yeah,
and then they can comment on that, and that brings out more richness about them. It's super clever. It just works really, really well with these, and because they're all so they're so idiosyncratic and such strong personalities, all of these people with like extraordinary skills. Even the silly, I love the fact that Shadow, it's stuff like this. It's really hard to define with the feeling that this conjured, but like the fact that Shadow has gone and played an arcade machine and has used the ultimate life form as his sign off.
Yeah.
That's just funny. It's stupid because it's like, it takes the ridiculous of him being the ultimate life form and then translates it into this context, and they do it in a kind of sincere way that just makes it kind of playful and fun. It doesn't undermine the fact that he is the ultimate life form. It sort of playfully acknowledges it, and then puts it in this context, and then makes it funny, and that's great.
They do that a lot with Shadow these days.
They do.
They less since Shadow Generation, because they had to stop that for that game. But
because it's serious then.
He
is the ultimate life form,
the Twitter takeovers and shit. Have you seen those?
Yes, yeah.
There's a real, as you say, it's quite hard to explain, but there's a kind of, it's not, I wouldn't go so far as to say ridicule, but there's a sort of light-hearted take on Shadow's seriousness, where it's funny to say that he like eats raw coffee beans, or he likes Sabrina Carpenter, shit like that, which is all said in the Twitter.
You know what else?
Places like that.
What else did it really well?
What?
Boom.
Yeah.
The TV series, Boom. I think it went really
way further. But so funny. Far that it's so extreme that it's actually funny. It doesn't matter. Whereas what the problem with the kind of like pre-social media stuff is, it wouldn't go far enough, so it would just kind of fall flat on its face. It wouldn't be so far it's funny, but it wouldn't be so subtle or clever enough that it's witty, so it's just annoying. And it took them a while to kind of ease out of that, but they've definitely, the last 6 years, it's not fully gone, but it's been way toned down.
They've just much better. I just think they've got such a good grip so much better on the personalities of these characters that you now you really feel like you know them. And I think it just humanizes them. And even someone like Shadow, who you can either kind of pitch him as this like completely superhero, unapproachable person, or like basically a kind of goth, moody emo. This game balances both somehow and holds them at the same time.
Exactly.
And makes him someone who you still like. I don't know. You're just really three-dimensional. It's the best way I can put it. Which obviously lends that means the comedy lands much better. It's also just great writing in this game in particular. That the dialogue is written very, very well.
Yeah, it is.
You have to applaud it. They've even in this by making the train actually so emotive. Just the language that how they've done that is very impactful and effective.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
yeah.
That's why we now that we've had all these years to learn the characters in a modern way. It'd be so good to have a game that they're all in, and you can properly see them in a mainstream game, and play as them, i.e. Heroes Remake or Heroes 2. That'd be great, because now we know way more what these characters are like, and so it has the opportunity for some fantastic writing and even more insight and more good, interactions.
Yeah, I agree. I think you can.
I think now's the time for that.
What really shows how far they've come. Compare Sonic's party in Generations. Yeah. Because they're all there.
Yeah.
Compare how like blank and nothing and sort of cartoony they all feel in that.
Well, yeah, most of them don't even interact.
Versus this, which is like, it's just it's incomparable.
So much more established.
So much richer. With so much more going on and so much more like... And they've even like Amy, which is a difficult character, especially in this in modern contemporary times.
Because of her past,
but because she's not hasn't always been a sort of feminist queen like she is like she is now, and her main character trope was being in love with the male hero, which is difficult to sort of nuance. But I think this game does it brilliantly because she remains that kind of effusive, overexcited, impulsive kind of feminine figure. Doesn't take that away from her at all. While also like being really likable and she makes a mistake. She follows the wrong lead, but then she's still like caring and maternal. It's just brilliant. It honors the characters without kind of falling into the trap of making them, I don't know, overly woke or overly diverse or overly something they don't need to be.
Exactly.
While also like nuancing them and making them human. And they've done it. And Amy is an excellent case study of that.
They've taken we'll cover Amy, when we eventually do a solo episode for her and her sort of progression, which is very interesting. But I mean, in summary, what to add to what you've said, she started off as just a fangirl, and then around 2010 they decided to go against that and have her kind of like rebel against him, like in the racing games. She's way punchier for him, kind of too much, and now they've hit a really nice medium where there's a sort of fun, unspoken but definitely felt sort of admiration and respect, but also it's a very good friendship. Yeah, and it's in between Amy and Sonic.
That's exactly.
And it's been written into a really nice mix of everything that's come before.
Yeah,
so
and she still kind of loves them, and she loves him, and you still kind of ship them. Yeah. It's cool,
but it's done with hesitation and sort of holding back just the right amount. It's good.
Yeah, and they've done the same with, to be honest,
it took years to get to.
With Rouge. And Blaze is easier because she's just an easier character type to write. Rouge is hard. They've done. I think she's great in this as well. She's just a bizarre character. Such a strange history of design.
Ops on her outfit.
She's looking pretty good in this game. I'd be making a beeline for the casino car. I'm digging the crop. 100%. The crop top. The crop top look with the glasses.
Mate, how about them white flares? White denim flares go pretty hard.
Yeah, she looks great.
It's a good fit. It's cool.
It is a good fit. Yeah, cool. I think those are the
on that note.
Those are the main.
Fascinating.
It is fascinating. Yeah, I think it really just shows how far the franchise has come, and I'm proud of it. I think it's
the fact they can make this game and make it as rich in dialogue and interactions and just depth to it.
It's
a testament to how far they've come with the characters.
Exactly. As a long-term Sonic fan,
they couldn't do this 10 years ago.
No, it's just a treat because it's like a bucket load of niche references, rich characters that you love, vibrant colours, and it's you couldn't ask for more, and a cool story which enhances all the characters.
Exactly.
It's brilliant.
A unique new setting, which is done very well. As always, when to go back to what you said at first, when the Sonic franchise tackles a new genre, it does it really well.
Yeah.
I can't really think of a time it's done one of those badly. I mean, people don't like Shuffle, but I think it was done pretty well.
I think Shuffle,
I fucking love Shuffle.
I think Shuffle is an unbelievably unique take on that genre, and therefore it should be applauded.
Yeah, and therefore exactly.
Yeah, it's genius, and as we said, the performativity of the characters adds an additional layer of richness and comic potential. It's just brilliant.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's do the quiz then.
Let's smash the quiz. Okay.
You go further.
I've got 4 questions.
I've got three questions for you.
They're all quite snappy.
And then after the quiz, you're going to give a summary of the story. Which
I'll
we
read
probably
the
should
story
have done earlier, to be honest, given how much we've talked about it. And then it's harder at this game because
there aren't levels. It's more
it's a bit.
You have to cut out into cars.
It kind of I feel like it just sort of matters a bit less how we actually rank it. We're just going to kind of use it as a springboard to talk about each of the rooms and what we like and what we don't, and then rank the whole game overall in relation to the other games we've done.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. So my first question: in which car can you see Big the Cat?
I read he cameos. I just couldn't. I kept forgetting to look for him, to be honest. Based on what I read, I think I'm going to say lounge car.
Yeah, lounge car's correct. If you look out the window, he's fishing on an island.
Is he?
Nice. Yeah.
Oh, actually, I do remember that from my first playthrough.
Yeah. He's just the window lookout's very cool. Do you know what the other thing you see out the window is?
Oh, yeah. Really cool. You told me ages when we first played it, but
I didn't know this until just now. So you must be thinking of something else.
Oh.
Unless I don't know. You see the mossed, the rusted, aged, overgrown chain that held Little Planet resting on the ground. Really cool. Outside, I believe the saloon car.
That's really cool.
I think it's the saloon car. Yeah, very nice. Again, a great reference there.
Do you just look out the window?
Yeah. If you click the window, it shows a little.
It like reveals the window, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's nice.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's great.
I need to look at those because I can't see them. Cool, okay, good question.
What's your
Mine
question?
Is where is the? And this is easy. You'll get this. Where is the conductor and his wife? Where are the conductor and his wife going after his retirement?
Spagonia.
And how long has he served?
32 years.
Very good.
Lucky couple to be going to Spagonia.
I know what tree.
What I wouldn't give.
There are a couple of others I'd probably rank high, like want to go to more than that.
Yeah, but that would be
Spagonia is.
But probably for humans, that would be the best place to go. Yeah. If you want to, yeah.
But he's not a human.
No, I agree.
He's a dog.
I'd give a lot to go Chandan, mate. A lot.
Oh, I'd give my life.
Or Adabat. Fucking it. Oh, just anywhere. Anywhere unleashed. Oh, or Holoska. Oh. Anyway. Okay. Number 2. Who is Ian Jr.?
Is it the conductor's kid?
No. She's called Ivy.
Oh, yeah, Ivy.
She's only named in the comic.
She's in a comic, yeah.
Ian
I don't
Jr.
know. I don't know who that is.
Oh,
wait.
Remember?
I do know.
Go on.
I do. It's so annoying. I've seen that name.
He appears twice in this game.
In which cars?
I couldn't tell you. I think he appears in the lounge car and the other, and I don't know where the other one is. I think it's a picture.
I know who John is.
Lounge and library.
Do you know who John is?
Yes. It's the Chao in the library model after Katie's first ever Chao. That's like SO2. That's nice.
Who's
I
Ian?
would do that if I was making a Sonic game.
Yeah.
It's such a nice personal Easter egg. So Ian Jr. was a Forces avatar character created by Ian Muchler, who was the writer of the game, and he has those the classic Forces freaky wide eyes, the ones that we used in the recent play. And he's he's got a cap on. He appears, I think he's in a photo in the library.
Right. And so he's Pickle, which is cool.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. And then he's also in the when Tails and Barry asked the printer in the lounge car to print out a picture of Sonic singing a song, behind him on the stage is Ian Jr. Again. It's fucking weird.
That's fucking
weird. Yeah, there you go. That's Ian Jr.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, that's incredibly niche, but good question. Other than at the end, where else does the conductor's wife appear?
She's in a photo frame in the dining car.
Very good. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
looking a bit stark, actually.
Yeah, a little bit. Stark, what?
It's just a like surprise. No. No, in her expression.
That'd be wild.
Yeah,
He's got a nude in the dining car.
Mad.
No, yes.
I like the design of the conductor. I think he's a good-looking.
Yeah, I like him.
Figure.
He looks very Sonic-y.
He does. He looks very Sonic-y. And it's nice to have a dog as a character as well.
Do you know what?
Quokka.
I forgot the name of the
designer.
No. Do you know what the designer of him calls him? Thinks he's not like kind of unofficially refers to his name as.
Yeah, I did read that. But if you gave me like 10 minutes of silence, I could probably figure it out. But we're not going to do that.
Let's not do that. Basil.
Basil, that's
and his wife's called Flora.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the name of the snack that both Tails and Barry like? And what game does it
Sonic
originate
Unleashed,
from?
and it's...
What is it? It's fucking... It sounds disgusting.
God, what the hell is it called? I can't remember what it's called, but I know it's from Unleashed, and they... Yeah, what is it?
Sparkle Gelatin.
That's it, Sparkle Gelatin, yeah. It's absolutely... That will be foul.
That sounds so
completely
hideous.
Foul. Yeah, the texture of that would be disgusting.
Yeah.
Barry and Tails like it.
Yeah, but Barry's like, I like this. Oh my god, so do I. So Tails, weird at the start. That's the because like Tails is the only one that he kind of gets because the rest feel like big sort of weird.
And Tails is a relatable friend,
down to earth. Yeah, which is nice.
I love
that. Makes sense.
I love that relationship.
It's good.
It's great, and Tails is excellent.
Again, yes, he is. Yes. This is one of his best recent outings.
Yeah,
I think.
and he's unbelievably smart as well. Unbelievably smart.
Yeah, it's great. It's good.
Can you name other bosses in the Sonic universe who have had a change of heart post defeat? Obviously, as we discussed, Mirage, you call it the Mirage Saloon, the Mirage Express has a change of heart after defeat. Can you name others? And doesn't basically, you don't destroy them completely, and they kind of resort to a state where they're no longer hostile.
Chaos.
Good. I thought of two others.
After perfect chaos, he's back to normal and he's less angry.
Yeah.
Does it happen in Shuffle?
Yes.
Isn't there a... Yes, there is.
Void.
There's a really big emotional... Yeah, Void. Yeah. There's a massive, like... Doesn't he cry or something? It's really big... Oh, God, I love that game. So I can't wait to play that game again. It's so good.
Phenomenal. Void has a redemption arc. Again, that he absorbs into Imagine. Mad, yeah.
Yes.
There's one more I thought of.
What is the other one? I can't think. No, not in Secret Ring. Oh, I don't know who.
Secret Rings you're very close.
What is it in Black Knight?
Yeah, Melina.
I barely remember the ending.
She is redeemed. Yeah.
I always forget what
she becomes the. I have.
She's the Dark Queen.
She's the Dark Queen, and you defeat her, and then she has a humility check. Yeah. Nice.
Okay, and then my final question: name another train-based badnik.
Marv Shiropoulos Goo.
Shiropoulos Goo.
Who is a very sinister and phenomenal looking badnik in Triple Trouble. Yeah.
There's like another super badnik, also a train.
Also a train. I know, it's awesome. I love that.
Maybe he was a prototype.
We haven't done that. We haven't done that game yet.
We haven't done Trip Trap, no. I can't wait to. That'd be great. Yeah, cool. There we go. That's the questions.
Very good.
That's the quiz.
Let's hear the story then.
Okay.
Just as a recap for the whole thing.
Kind of complex.
It is complex. There's
quite a lot to it.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Okay, you ready?
Lock in.
Here we go. So, it is Amy Rose's birthday, and she's decided to celebrate on board the Mirage Express, a seemingly ordinary passenger train managed by a small crew and a plethora of robotic arms. The guests are Amy, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, Rouge, Blaze, Vector, and Espio. The theme is murder mystery, meaning one character will be killed and one must act as the detective and find the murderer, while the rest assume alibis and aid or hinder the detective when they can. The story follows the perspective of Barry the Quokka, a new, nervous employee on board the train working for the conductor, who announces that he will be retiring after 32 years. Before the search begins, the train mysteriously speeds up, knocking Tails, Amy, and Barry unconscious. After coming to, they encounter the unresponsive body of Sonic in the dining car.
Stop.
What's up? It's a pretty menacing sound, that. That's the Mirage, yeah.
Yeah, and that's the type. That's at that point in the story.
That's
the title
cool.
card
I like
comes
that.
up, and then the which is cool. And then
very cinematic. I forgot about that.
Plays. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's good.
You can keep going.
Nice. Think. Go on, play it. There we go. That's Katie, by the way. Okay, carry on. Assuming that the game has begun, they begin progressing through each of the cars, questioning the members of the party as they go, learning clues, leading them to ascertain which one murdered Sonic. Eventually, they reach the conductor car, where they find evidence of a struggle. After much debate, SBO is accused of murdering Sonic. While this occurs, the group comes to the realization that the train itself is actually one of Eggman's badniks and is powered by a Flickie. It is revealed that after SBO disabled Sonic with a blow dart, the robotic arms attacked him when he found out the true nature of the train, i.e. the Flickie inside it. The Mirage Express announces that it has trapped the entire party on board and is taken to Eggman's fortress. Eggman explains that some of his badniks operate at a higher intelligence and are able to develop a motive beyond just killing Sonic. This train desires to ride the rails with the conductor forever, forbidding him to retire and keeping him on board permanently. It believes that Eggman will grant this wish if his bidding is done. The train takes control of the conductor and a fight ensues between the Mirage Express and Sonic as he runs alongside it, dealing blows to its cockpit. Once crippled, Amy delivers one final blow to the train with her Pico hammer, enraged at its interference in her birthday celebration. The train expresses regret and sorrow before finally shutting down. At the station, the conductor is met by his elated wife, whom he will retire with. The party disembark the train and all celebrate, reveling in victory and birthday splendor. There we go.
Nice. And a Collision Chaos cake.
Yes, I love that. That's a nice touch. And yeah, a Collision Chaos color-schemed cake.
And then you can choose what Barry goes on to do, whether it's like go into
what
space
did you choose?
Or open a supermarket or something like that.
Yeah, I had it, but he ends up in space. Yeah, of course.
Obviously.
Much worse.
He could be
so
comes to
Tesco.
supermarkets. Yeah, he's a Sainsbury's checkout guy. I can see it.
Yeah, I can see it too. Have you seen the nice artwork of them all in the snow?
No.
That's his name. Butchers. Min Ho Kim. That is right. That his name. Yeah, Min Ho Kim, a South Korean. He was an artist who worked on it, and he made a beautiful artwork of all of the characters in this game, including the wife, conductor, and Barry, and even Hot Honey. Wow. In a really nice. Just look up his name. Look up Art Sonic, and you've got this wonderful snowy
was
picture.
it Mi Ho Kim?
Min Ho Kim Sonic art. Just look that up. And it's the official Sonic Winter illustration from 2023. It's really nice. You see it?
Oh yeah, that is
great.
That is
Everyone's
amazing.
in it. But like, look at it. You've got Omega in the background, Silver's in the front.
Yeah.
You've got Orbot and Cubot on the trees. You've got Cream and Charmier there. You've got Hot Honey on the billboard, biggest fish.
Omega's shooting buzz bombers on the building.
Down. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's really nice.
Oh okay. Yeah, Hot Honey's on the billboard. That's cool.
Yeah, she's up there. There you go. That's the story.
Great. Yeah, as discussed, I think it's epic. So, did you get it first time? Did you pick? Did you pick SBO first time?
Oh, I don't remember.
You definitely didn't.
Probably not. I don't think you did either.
No, I did.
No, you didn't.
I did, but I will say it probably wasn't because I had it all figured out. I thought he had the weakest alibi. Basically.
I was just reading.
Yeah, like and you do take Tails gets very suspicious of him when you question him, and he starts sweating
and pushes him pretty far.
But I didn't. I didn't get it because I realized that he was able to access the secret compartment that traveled all the way from
the blueprint. No.
Yeah, I didn't get. I didn't get the fact that Rouge had a piece of evidence that allowed that detail.
Yeah. No, I didn't. I almost definitely didn't. I probably just clicked on him as a guess. It's like, that's him. Probably.
Yeah, no, I did get it. What happens if you click the wrong part? He just says, no, it's not that.
He says like,
think again.
You haven't got any evidence for that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's discuss
I think
area.
I think SBO is a good choice.
Of course.
Put it on anybody else, it wouldn't be great. Like Knuckles in the Shadow would be predictable. Rouge would be a bit boring. Blaze wouldn't be the one.
No, SBO makes perfect sense.
Blaze could be quite cool. But like no, it would ruin her sort of image. Vector No, he's too sort of clumsy.
The only thing which I was like, okay, is the fact that he's able to read an 800-page manual because he's a ninja.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
How does being a ninja give him unbelievable literary skills? How does that work?
I don't know. It must be some sort of piece. It's some sort of inner peace he can achieve where he just takes it in.
Yeah,
it's bizarre.
It's a shame Charmy's not.
Charmy and Cream.
I think the reason to exclude them is
were
silly.
held back because they're too young.
8. That's silly. Just let them in. It's fine.
Yeah,
no one actually dies.
No,
I mean, it's such a weird rationale given, like, the media that both of them. I mean, Charmy's in Shadow, the Hedgehog, the game, and is like killing humans in Prison Island, and Cream is equally in Heroes, jumping around. It's like
Heroes, Advance, and Battle in complete peril.
Why are you deterred from including them in a fucking game about a game?
She mustn't come to a birthday party.
Absolutely weird. That's a bit. It's silly. That doesn't.
Maybe it's an 18+ train.
I don't think it is. Also, none of them are 18. No, Vector. I think Sonic's like 16 or something.
Knuckles is 18.
Yeah.
He's been 18 for the past 15 years. Yeah.
And there's some pretty cool references to some other stages that is like Colosseum Highway from Rivals, Twinkle Park from Adventure, and Music Plant Zone.
Yes, in the windows, the roof windows of the train.
Yeah, on the banners.
Another nice little detail.
It's just very, very rewarding.
Yes.
Before we discuss levels, then, what do you think of these sections?
Yeah,
the isometric running sections.
So when you first see them, you think, oh, this is cool, this is fun. But I think they suffer because there's so fucking many of them.
I don't love them.
I could do with maybe 10 less of them, and then it's fine. Yeah, I like it as a change of pace and a fun little mini game. But I don't know, and especially by the end where you've got a boss and then another boss, and you've got a train run as well.
I would say
don't get me started on the train run, mate.
Better.
Don't even.
The game would be better if they had like maybe 65% less of those.
Or like a variant, maybe a different style of gameplay.
Yeah, when I'm doing the I love working the interrogations so much because they're so fun to figure it out. And it ultimately it's just like, oh, for fuck's sake! All right, another run.
A little bit.
It stalls.
It's a bit of a but most of them are easy and quick enough that it's over in like a minute. It's fine.
Yeah, but still, it's like when you're playing. I guess it's the length and the runtime of the game. I understand why they've done it. It makes sense. Yeah. And it's a Sonic element in the game as well.
Yes, exactly.
But I don't know. I found that the worst part of the game, to be honest.
Possibly.
Yeah, what else is the worst part?
Probably the weakest part, yeah.
By the end, it's annoying.
By the end, it's annoying, but I didn't hate it. No, it was fun.
I just want the interrogation, I don't want the fucking running around like a pointless virtual area. But I get it, whatever. It's a cool idea. I think they went too many, just too many.
Agreed.
Cool. Let's
smash the levels.
Let's go through each. Levels is
you have to call them
like
levels.
A ridiculous.
Yeah, but it's a level ranking. It's got to be. There are 6,
fine.
so it's going off the car. Each of the cars in the train, the car as they refer to.
So what will list them? So
we go in the order of the dining car to the saloon
and the closet
car.
And the closet.
Yeah, we're counting the closet and dining cars one. That one's going to think about the closet. Then the saloon car. Then the library car, then the casino car with the safe room as well.
Yeah.
Then the lounge car, and then finally the conductor car.
Yeah.
So there's 6.
And then we'll briefly talk about the boss at the end of the game.
And the train run.
Okay, and I think we can talk about what's in each room and what we liked about this and a bit about the story as well, because it's like the depth and like kind of red herrings and all of the good components of any murder mystery, like an Agatha Christie or whatever, is all there. There's loads and loads of stuff where you're like, you can get hooked on, like the whole red herring of Amy and of thinking that Shadow's up to something because he's locking the doors. Yeah, and then the twist of figuring out why he was actually doing that is brilliant. I think it's great.
Yes,
so sweet.
I know. Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah, it is. That's good. That's it's all like. There's some real intrigue that you really have to work through that I think is great. So what's your... I would say, generally speaking, I'm ranking these based on like a mixture of aesthetic and the sort of story elements that occur in that car.
Yeah, I'd say aesthetic and what you get up to in the car and the kind of premise that you're given when you enter each one.
And the characters that are sort of and how they interact. But again, I love all of them. So this is a sort of arbitrary ranking. I just there are definitely ones that I kind of look forward to on the second playthrough more than
yes,
others.
Me too. Exactly.
What's your sort of least favourite then?
Well, I've
put 6th place.
I've put the dining car in 6th place.
Yeah, I have as well.
Because it just
and it feels unfair.
The least happens. Yeah, it does, but the least happens here, and it's kind of the tutorial of the game.
It is.
It's where it starts. It's where you meet everyone. The only kind of puzzle you do is you find Vector's lost train ticket, which is in the napkins. Which he's misplaced.
You do more than that,
and then you revisit it later when you get sent back by the train. You and Sonic get sent back.
But you're forgetting the closet.
Yeah,
you do quite a lot in there. You have to figure out why Amy's acting weirdly.
Yes, but okay. If I'm talking only about the car,
no, but we're talking about the closet as well as the car.
Yeah, but we'll get to the closet after the car.
Okay,
which is the same thing. You fucking love this closet, mate. Why don't you put this first? Anyway, and then you go back to it, and that's when the Barry has his sort of panic, and Sonic's like, no, it's chill. You just got to keep going. And he's like, oh, I love Sonic. It's the best. It's great.
And that is another excellent.
That's great.
Moral classic Sonic moral where he tutors the sort of innocent third party child character of
bad things happen,
with his fantastic ethos of don't stop, be resilient, keep moving forward.
Yeah. If you have time to worry, just run.
Yeah. Classic. Yes. It's good shit. I love that.
It is.
It makes him seem like a real hero.
I love it when it comes up. Yeah. And completely deserving of everything. So and then it's Eggman speaks to you here as well when you're later on in the game from the windows. That's quite cool. That's the only time you see him apart from the
his design in this game is
it's a bit weird.
I'd say he's looking very Japanese.
I don't love it. Yes. Yeah. Isn't he? But I'm not the biggest fan of it.
He looks a bit weird.
You can talk about the closet. What happens in the closet?
When the train horrifically accelerates,
you're in there.
Yeah. Waiting to come out. When the train accelerates at horrific speed and blasts them back into this closet, you wake up. And as from memory, the main thrust of what's happened is Amy's in there as well. And she's just acting weirdly.
Yeah.
And you're like, God, what is going on? I also like how the game gives you the rule of like Tails and Amy can't be the murderer, so don't suspect them. They're your like allies in this, which is good. I think the way it sets up everything is brilliant as well, and how it gives you the tutorial of how the mechanics of the game are then going to work is really, really good. And you basically figure out by looking at all the objects that like she tried to get out, but her fake hammer broke.
Yeah, it's like the shit one.
Yeah,
and she couldn't bring a prop on
exactly
the train.
Because the train confiscates any weaponry.
But she follows birthday law, so she can bring it on. There's a couple of instances of that where it's my birthday.
Yes. Did you also like how when Tails reveals his law, it's basically a kind of little parcel of the twist? It's like a foreshadowing of the twist.
The Flicky thing.
Because he has a Flicky that he used to be mates with the Flicky that defected to Eggman. A bit like the train.
Yeah.
Nice little foreshadowing. Yeah, and you basically assess that she's embarrassed, basically, because she tried to smash her way out and broke the hammer
it's
instead.
A little bit odd,
that's why she's like quaking. That weird expression with her funny cake
it doesn't
hat.
Really matter, but
no, it's cute. But it does make you suspicious.
It serves for you to learn what the way the game's going to play.
Yeah, exactly.
It also establishes the tone of it as not just a murder mystery, but a kind of like a Victorian era-esque murder mystery that follows the trends and tropes of that type by the art, the design, and decor of the dining car, which is very sort of antique, wavy curtains, lovely old rich chandeliers, and white tablecloths, etc. Photo frames. So it adds to the aesthetic.
Yeah, which is nice. And then she Tails patches it up and she smashes that, and then you, as you said, you find Sonic lying in the dining car, which is I like the way the dining car looks. It's a lovely look.
I like the intrigue of when Sonic's dead and he's kind of mumbling,
not moving.
doesn't know if it's not okay or not. That's good. I like that. It's a good bit of tension because surely something's not right, but maybe he's just acting.
I like the bits where like Barry has flashbacks of the conductor, and it like kind of changes and morphs what he says every time. It's like a kind of warped memory. It's quite funny.
Yeah. I think that's it for the dining car, really.
Yeah.
It's not too much to say. But my favourite bit in it is when you meet all the characters and you get a really classic intro on each of them.
Yeah, it's great.
Which just fits perfectly with it. It's great. I like it a lot.
It is. It's brilliant.
Like Rouge takes the 20 quid note from the conductor's pocket, has to put it back.
Yeah.
Blaze is like don't bow, like I'm from another dimension, that kind of shit. Knuckles is a bit kind of pissed off.
Yeah.
It's great. It's nice. It's nicely done.
It's an excellent intro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. What's your number 5?
At number 5,
surely it's the same as mine. Surely
I put the conductor's car.
Yeah, good. Same.
It'd be a bit weird not to do that. It's the finale. It's where it all unfolds. Basically, it's just it's very cool. I really like the green aesthetic of it. I guess that kind of matches the color scheme of the conductor, which is nice.
And when it turns red, that's cool.
Yeah,
and the window's shut, and you've got the kind of angry eyes in the front.
Yeah, that is cool.
I love the train's design. I think the star at the front's really cool.
I like the train's design as well. Yeah, I like he's got a young picture of himself. This area, this is niche. This area in particular reminds me of the Metro Nui promo CDs for Bionicle that were released. Don't you think it's got like a slightly Metro Nui vibe with the?
Yeah, I agree. It's like Lee Metro.
Yeah, it is.
With the industrial. For any who've played the Bionicle Toa Mattel promo CDs from 2004, that's what we're referencing. I like how the seat is a spring as well. That's quite cool.
Yeah, it's got this
or at least resembles
sort of industrial feel. I like the giant pipes stuffed into. Yeah. I guess if you're looking for evidence of like this is an AI machine that's been kind of tampered with, I think it kind of does.
Compare this to the dining car.
Yeah,
this is way more industrial. No flair.
To be honest, it's Eggman coded.
You know what I was going to say? It reeks of Eggman.
It does reek of Eggman. That big pipe stuffed into the control panel on the left. It reeks of Eggman.
Exactly. He's all over it.
Yeah. There are speakers like pointing down. It's just a cool design.
We haven't mentioned this aspect so far, but a lot of the music in this game is great.
Oh my god, we haven't talked about the music at all. The music's fantastic.
Let me play some of the dining car ones because they're really good. And the sort of establishing tunes are great because they come back and get darker. Like this is the here we go, dining car begin, and then. This iconic tune. It's really nice, and I love this. Later on, when you find the scene of the crime, it's great. And then the main menu theme comes in. Yeah, love it.
I think the music is brilliant. I also love the little ditties that play, like the da 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 da, and the interrogation. And the interrogation music itself is fucking good.
Interrogating Amy, you ready? It's a fucking banger.
Let's go.
So good. It's great.
Fantastic.
Big fan. And then finally, the closet theme's iconic.
Does he? Sorry. There you go. That's great.
It's great. Yeah. Wow.
Does the interrogation theme change for each character?
It does. It changes depending on the car you're in. So let me just see how. Yeah.
It's a different vibe.
Yeah. Although Amy's is different. It's this one, and then the other one's a ding, 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 ding.
It's super good. It fits the vibe perfectly.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, we'll play them when we get to each one because they're great. What's the conductor's car tune?
Dining car tunes are great. Conductor one's less memorable, but still good though.
Oh yeah, it's like a bit desolate.
Yeah.
And sort of up in the air.
Bit more industrial though. A little bit sort of like, more electronic.
Well, it's kind of like a what happens now type vibe going on.
Yeah, exactly. Very much. Where do we go from here?
Yeah.
Part 2, more of this. Then accused. Where SBA's been accused. So that's not me.
It's high tension.
And then the truth. And then badnik train. Fuck. This is when it goes red. It's a badnik train. And then the last bit again from the dining car. When you go back, what happened here? Lovely echoes of the opening, but you're back where it started.
And the whole tone's changed,
because you know what's going on. And then Sonic's like, no, and they remix with wonderful
with wisdom,
and they remix his wonderful theme from what is that? Heroes? No,
I don't know what are you saying.
Sonic Adventure 2. This.
Oh yeah.
Which one is this from?
Don't know.
This one. Which one is that from again? I swear it's Sonic Adventure 2.
It feels Adventure 2. Yeah, well done.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Shout.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
it's awesome.
It's great.
The soundtrack has this like really atmospheric. I think it's the jazzy kind of.
It's very not Sonic.
Yeah, like
kind of
whimsical. Is jazzy funk type vibe that I can.
It's funky. Yeah.
But it gives it this like noir feel. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
That kind of lonely night wandering vibe that is fantastic. It just works really, really well.
Yeah.
When combined with the whole Sonic vibe. There's also a couple of other huge songs which we'll play as we
get to them.
Yes. What else with the conductor? Well, it's as you said, it's the point where the big everyone comes together, everyone's summoned to the car, and then you conduct the thorough interrogation of SBA, where you basically reveal that he and Sonic appears or is brought back in, and they realize, oh shit, he's actually really wounded.
Yeah.
And then it's revealed that SBA used a blow dart, which he was given by the train. And it's said, people are like,
use this, knock 'em out.
Yeah, it's
That's
odd that it was let
the train
in
said
because
no weapons.
Exactly.
He's
knocked out, and then he's just after the. So he explains when Sonic comes to. He explains that when he went, the way this is like visualized is just quite funny, and some of it kind of doesn't make much sense. It must have happened very, very quickly when it went wrong. Sonic goes to the conductor's car right at the start when everyone disperses, and the conductor's already there, and he's excited to like show him all the features of the train in this weird room. And Sonic says he has a bad feeling, which is just cool. I just like that's quite sinister. I like that.
Yeah.
He's like, I had a bad feeling about everything, and I asked to see the power source of the train. The conductor then was like, oh yeah, I've never seen that either, which is odd, but fine. And when he reveals it, it's a little cute green Flicky. And Sonic's overwhelmed with dread and thinks shit. And then at that moment, SBO appears behind him.
Yeah.
Blow darts him. Contemporaneously, the train must have also inhibited the conductor, right? Because he would have been standing right next to him.
Yeah, it doesn't quite line up.
No, it doesn't really. It must all happen quite quickly.
Yeah.
And then SBO grabs Sonic and takes him up the secret passage that runs between the conductor's car and the dining car.
No.
Or does the train do that?
No, yes. So that
Sonic makes more sense then.
After he gets hit with a blow dart, SBO's like, this won't hurt you. This will just make you fall asleep for a bit.
Yeah.
And Sonic's like, good, I can use a nap. And then the robotic arms, I believe, start attacking him, and he tries to fight back, which is why he cuts one of them and it's on the floor when you get here.
Yes.
But then the other one grabs him and then takes him through the hidden vent passageway. Yeah, hidden vent passageway, and drops him in the dining car.
Yes.
Where he's away from all of this, and so can't reveal it until the end.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he says the way the conductor's describing it, it's more the simple badnik. It's the conductor's friend. The train is his co-conductor.
Exactly.
right as we saw the flicky, I felt a sting in my shoulder. It was the blow dart from SBO. Yeah, and he says, I felt asleep. And then the compartment glows red. As you said, the arms take the conductor.
Yeah.
Which must have happened while Sonic was talking to SBO, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, they restrain him.
And does that like really sinister like tie up, which is really horrible.
Do they knock him out? I think they must gag him because when he's like, oh my god, there he is. He's like,
it's very unclear just geographically where he is at any point. Where is that guy being? Because he's quite big. So where's he hanging? Like, I don't know. And why does the train just reveal him? I guess because he comes out of the ceiling. I don't know.
Yeah. He's been kept in,
because Sonic was fucked from the dart, which was presumably the train's plan. He then can't defend himself, and then the train attacks him and beats him up and throws him all the way down the shaft.
Mm-hmm.
But the cool thing is that everything, even though that, and this is why the writing's so good, even though that happened, which is like a kind of behind the scenes plot that was going on behind everything, the murder mystery plot still makes complete sense coherently because SBO followed all the rules. So you are still solving the mystery, even though there's a greater mystery behind all of that, which is cool. The only overlap between the two is the fact that the train gave SBO the blow dart.
Yes, that's true.
That's the only like discrepancy, which is just convenient, which is a bit annoying, but I'll forgive it. Yeah, and I just love the like showdown interrogation vibe. It's all very exciting. You're like,
it is cool.
Fuck,
it's
it all
good.
Makes sense. It all comes together, and then you get blasted back. And I think the only time you revisit this car is when you fight the train. Basically, isn't that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get back into it. Eggman, the shutters close, and Eggman is on the yellow screen.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Fucking do that! Get it!" Like he's encouraging the train to kill them, basically, or subdue them, so that the train can get and fulfill his wish. The train is pretty spooky, to be honest. Those arms are sinister as fuck, and they're like
from the start because they don't speak.
Yeah, they are. They
just look at you and wink.
They're sinister. They are sinister. Just creepy, and the fact that this train's got like a bunch of limbs that can move around really fast at whim with huge power, presumably.
Yeah, exactly.
It's scary.
Yeah, it is.
It's very cool, very very cool. Anything else to add to the?
I think no, that's all I've got on the conductor car. It's not, apart from what happens. There's not much else to say about it. It's just the cockpit of the train. Yeah, it's cool. Okay, my number 4.
These are the 4 most interesting cars. Really,
obviously, because this is the bulk of the game. So my least favorite of the main 4, which is still great, is the library car.
Okay.
Is that not your number 4?
No, that's not my number 4.
Phew. Okay, we've deviated somewhere. I can't imagine there'll be much deviation in this, but who knows?
No, but I'll so that we're not, because it's so lengthy to talk about the story. I'll just tell you where I put the library car. I've put the library car in 3rd place.
Okay. So
there's one before that for me. Okay. But let's talk about the library car now. So we're sort of similar, but there's one I prefer. Yeah, there's one I just sort of lack favour in more than the library car.
Yes. Okay. Well, so the library car comes after the saloon car, which has Knuckles in it, and then you come in the library car and you've got Vector and SBO. Vector, there's no accusation because they both don't hide anything from you. They're just like, hello, we've just been chilling here. Vector explains that he went to see Knuckles and play the game because he got bored with SBO.
Which aligns with Knuckles' alibi.
Yes, exactly. Yes, up to this point. And SBO started reading a book, and so Vector got bored. And then SBO says for the rest of it he was reading his book, which we then find out to be not true because of Shadow passing through where he didn't see him. Rouge came in as well. I don't think he saw her either, but that's probably because he wasn't there because he was with Sonic doing all the business. But the least happens in this one. But I love this room. It's
a
so
great
nice.
room.
It's also a double-decker room.
Yeah,
it's got a balcony area with more books. It's really cool.
I love how there's a picture of Professor Pickle as well, because it is very reminiscent of his lab.
It is. You've got Pickle and you've got a picture of the conductor, and you've got a picture of Ian Jr. next to the hanging in there poster of the baby. Not baby.
There's some great shit. When you ask SBO to read a poem for Chao here holding a curtain, that's where you see John. And that's just funny. Some good shit.
Yeah, it's got a lot of character, this room. The globe is nice. It's always interesting in the modern day to see a globe off the planet because no one's, I don't know. There's a great video posted recently, I can't say who it's by, which is where these two guys map the whole planet and put all the zones. It's really cool. It's very interesting to think where everything is. I like the puzzle. You have to find where SBO is sitting on the map. That's cool.
On the library map. That's cool.
The books are cool. I like the Eggman biographies, quite autobiographies. Quite.
Yeah, Tails is like, what's that doing there?
Like, fuck this! I'm not reading that. Yeah, it's nice, and then the music's nice. It's nice. It's a very calm vibe in here with this.
Yeah.
Which sounds like a
little bit. Yeah.
What the fuck is that? That's Tails' theme from Adventure.
Yeah.
And then the library car interrogating one of the versions is brilliant. Good bass.
Yeah.
Classic. Yeah.
I also just really like how Vector is a butcher, which is immediately like suspicious. You equate butcher with like blood and murder, whatever. And SB is a poet. It's so funny.
he was going to be a doctor, but they thought,
I know, but no, poet's great.
It's much better.
Really funny.
It fits in very well. Yeah. It's good.
It does. It's a sensitive side. Yeah, I like the light. I think that, as you said, the puzzle's cool. I think the intrigue ramps up in here as well, and I like how Tails presses SBO so hard as well. It's exciting. And there's some good humor with these two. Yeah, just generally, they're like their vibe is. I love how
I like how doubt himself.
Yes, great. I love how Vector backs SBO no matter what.
Yeah,
I like their bond is great.
Yeah, that's nice. And then SBO's like, I can handle myself, but like, thanks. It's nice.
Yeah, it is. It's cute. And Butcher and a poet, friendship can form anywhere. Yeah, and SBO's thing about like he's read the entire manual as an alibi to prove his alibi, and then you quiz him, and then you actually learn a really useful piece of information about that helps you in the safe later about the train not letting on any weapons.
Yes,
which is cool. That's just good little link. And so basically, the reason he was nearly telling the truth, so he actually was reading for most of it, right? It's just that
he just missed out the part
when Shadow walked through and gave everyone keys to keep them safe and locked the doors to try and delay Amy, and presumably Rouge went through to visit Knuckles.
She went through the.
Oh no, she went into the library to get the blueprint.
The secret passageway between the library car and the lounge car, and she got the blueprint from the manual.
Yes, so SBO didn't see any of that because that all happens while he's blowpiping Sonic. Right?
Yeah. Fuck. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, okay. So actually a lot happens very quickly.
His alibi is pretty good. Like I was reading, I didn't see anything.
Yeah, and Vector genuinely didn't notice because Vector at that point had
wasn't
left
there.
too.
Exactly.
So technically the library car, no one's in it when Shadow walks through it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does Shadow corroborate that? I can't remember if he says I didn't see SBA.
I think so. Yeah, because he does. Because you have to find where he's sitting, where they wouldn't see each other.
Yes. Okay. Which is cool, and that it does make sense because of the way the library's arranged, which presumably SBA was aware of. It's great.
Yes. Yeah. You're right. The way Vector and SBA are portrayed is great. It's just so them.
Perfect.
I like it. I want to see more Chaotix in the game.
I know. Please. They're such good characters.
They're great. They're brilliant.
They've got such a likable vibe.
They've got such likable, and they've got such charisma.
Because it's such a good mix of like Vector is the more like approachable, respectable one, but SB is so cool in his own way, and then Charmy's just like the foil, isn't he? Mental, absolutely mental. They're great in the IDW comics. Just saying.
Yeah, I bet.
Really, really good.
I can imagine
they nail the presentation in there. A murder is on the loose while doors getting locked. Tick-tock goes the clock while our heroes are in the caboose. That's terrible.
That's crap.
Yeah, it's great. Good shit. I like the
last poem rhymes at least with Amy's happy birthday.
Yeah.
Still weird though. But yeah, good. What else have you got to say about it?
Nothing. I'm done with that.
You should do your fourth place then.
All right. In fourth place, so I did after conductor's car, I put the saloon car, then the library car.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. The saloon car. So that's the one. That's the one with Knuckles. Where have you put the saloon car?
So I've put the saloon car in third place.
Okay, so we've just swapped round.
We just switched it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, good. I thought that makes sense, to be honest.
I reckon the rest are going to be aligned, surely.
Probably. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, who knows?
So this interesting fact about this: Knuckles is obviously the only person in the saloon car.
He's the sheriff.
He is the sheriff. That hat he's wearing is obviously a reference to the OVA, the original video animation Sonic film. But Sega has a copyright problem with that film. So they can't directly reuse stuff. So they've changed the design of the hat and put rings on it rather than stars to vary it.
Yeah,
because obviously in that film he's wearing a hat as well, and that's where
that features
that iconic
in
look.
Dash as well. It's good.
It's
great that they bring that back.
Yeah, he's cool. Treasure Hunter Knuckles. So what happens here? This is where the kind of mystery begins. You get in, Knuckles acting sus. The arcade machine has been punched and broken,
destroyed. Yeah.
I
really enjoy the story of the arcade.
Yeah, it's really brilliant because it's so silly as well. Yeah. It's just like you think something serious is going on. It's actually so like jovial. They just got pissed off and being overly competitive. It's great. You find out that Rouge has been there through the lipstick stain on the glass. That's cool. I love it's obviously Mirage Saloon. Speaking of what we were talking about, it's that cactus is it's originally from the concept art of
Sand Shower
Zone from Sonic 2, and now it's making a lovely appearance here, which is really cool. I like the Omo Chair Wanted poster as well. That's great.
Yeah,
really funny.
And then Tails is like, I don't know what this guy's done to deserve this. Yeah, it's great.
The sinister hands cleaning up in the background, pretty spooky. And then you basically find out that Vector and Rouge came by this car. Rouge came by, I don't know. And Shadow, yes. Yeah. Well, he came by anyway because he walked through the whole train.
I don't think Rouge came by this car.
But isn't there lipstick stain on the cup proof of that?
Oh yeah, yes, that must.
I think she does also play the game.
Her name isn't there.
Oh, well, I don't. Well, I feel like you click on that glass and it's like.
I think she just has a drink.
Someone else must have been here. Yeah, maybe she just had a drink.
Yeah, probably.
And then on the vending machine, the arcade machine. Who are the names?
You've got lots of food names: Toast, Bagel, I think.
Yeah.
And then Ultim.
Yeah, Ultim. And then Vector, Nuck.
And then Vector and Nuck.
Yeah, and obviously the standout one is
Ultim,
which Tails is like Shadow walk through, which is
bizarre.
And Knuckles is angry because Vector beat him by 1 point, so he smashes the machine.
It's really good. Yeah.
And that that starts to the reason it's significant is because it gives everyone alibis.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just funny that you the whole thing is about basically who wants to get the highest score.
yeah, it's a classic start. The room is cool as well. It's really nice. It has the spinning barrel seats from Mania's Mirage Saloon, which is great.
Yeah.
It's got, I guess, the beer bottles. They have a sort of ring on it, so it's, so it could be like a brand of beer, ring beer. And then you've got the cactus is great. Just the whole color of it with the dark red and the
it looks cool.
From it's a really good. It's a great looking carriage. It's really cool.
Yeah,
it
is.
The only reason it isn't higher is because more doesn't happen in it. But it's brilliant.
And it's just Knuckles in there. He's obviously
great.
I
believe you look outside and you see the chain. It's great. Yeah.
Play the music. It's great. Great
music's
tune.
Brilliant.
It's a really when you enter this car and you start the game properly. This is fucking cool.
This is brilliant. Exactly. Do you know what? It's kind of similar to the song.
Play it.
Weirdly. You got it?
It's really good, though, isn't it? No, what is it?
Great. It's very similar to Casino Night.
Play Casino Night. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a sort of remix.
It's very similar.
What an odd. Like, surely the casino car should be doing that, not the saloon car.
It's really weird. It's a bit odd, but still. And then the great Interrogator Knuckles theme. A bit more sort of toned down. And with the echoes of a sort of old saloon piano. It's great.
That's really cool.
I like it.
Anything else to say on the saloon car?
I think that's all I've got on it. Yeah, that's all. It's great. It's a really good start for the momentum to roll from. It's
Absolutely.
Good. Yeah. Okay. What's your number 2?
In second place, I've put the lounge car.
So have I.
Nice.
I
really like this car though. So it was. I had to think about it quite a lot. I love the vibe in here. You know why?
Why is that? Yes, mate. I love the chair. Big up the big chair band.
The big chair band's so good. It's fantastic.
They're brilliant. It's a really fun addition. That
it is. It's great.
Isn't the Master Emerald light incredible?
Yeah, it's so nice.
So cool.
Giant Master Emerald chandelier.
Really cool.
I think this is.
I'd be in here.
This is a great room. It's so funny. Like I remember being just incredulous at the sort of, because you've been, Amy's got this hot tip which she got from Espio at the end. I think, who basically says, what is the hot tip? That Shadow has an appointment.
Yes. No, it's... Oh, what the fuck is it? I think it's about the keys, maybe?
So
she's wrong about it.
She bangs on about this hot tip that she got that basically says that Shadow did something that he didn't do. I can't remember exactly what it was.
Yes, exactly.
But it comes from SBO to
throw him off
the scent.
Yeah.
And it transpires that basically Shadow... And this is the whole red herring, because you obviously suspect, maybe it's Shadow.
He arrived at the train and saw that everyone had presents and thought, fuck, I haven't got a present.
Yeah.
Right, I need to quickly think of one. And so he then ran ahead, locked all the doors to delay her, and remembered
Which
back.
Which is such a funny thing to do.
It's bizarre. It shows he really cares.
Yeah, but
which is quite sweet.
That's what's so endearing.
I know. Yeah, exactly. But you don't see it. You just hear about it, which is what makes it like just nice.
And then because he's obviously, the idea of him using a shit computer is so funny. So he prints the whole homepage off instead of buying the actual ticket because he can't use it, which is so funny.
Yeah, it's great.
And would be the case. Like Shadow's not a techie guy, is he?
No, he's not at all.
And he's waiting for the big event, which is cool because that's another suspicious thing where it turns out that it's literally when the ticket window opens. So
exactly. So
ticket to Amy's favorite band,
Hot Honey. With featuring Jeremy B.
Yeah, which is cute because then they can. Hot Honey is a nice reference to Honey the Cat, sort of. From Fighters,
and she's like, "You're coming with me."
Yeah, it's so cute, and he's like, "Fine."
yeah,
it's great. The Shadow Amy fan people who ship that, whatever that is, would fucking love that.
It's a very funny little relationship.
Yeah,
it's good.
It's super cute, and he just looks so sweet in his locksmith outfit as well.
Yeah, he does. He looks great. He's great in this game.
He's fantastic.
This is when I like his sort of lack of seriousness.
Yeah,
best.
And exactly.
It's done best.
It does it so well. It takes it just makes his kind of emo, hate everyone goth thing, and then actually makes it really sweet.
Yeah,
and playful. It's fantastic. The printer in here is just funny.
The printer's great.
You can come and browse the web if you want on here. It's so good.
And they joke about how the printer doesn't work and shit. It's great.
Yeah.
And then there's been a through line of where you check the trash in every single.
I know, and he finds
and then this one there's
useful.
something in there. It's great.
Even though it proves such a minor element of the mystery, which is the homepage.
Yeah. No, it's a great room. I love the music, of course, which is great. It's really nice. This. It's just so chill.
I love it.
It's really nice. Great. It's really nice.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and then the interrogator. Same jazzy piano. It's great.
Lot of chair in this game.
Yeah. There's chair decor on the cupboard. They're here in the background. They're everywhere. It's good. Always good to see Chao.
This room would be just incredible to hang out in.
Yeah, it'd be so nice. I've been here for ages. If there's a coffee machine,
perfect,
or a coffee maker, it'd be such good coffee.
You'd be in the saloon car getting smashed with Vector.
Yes, mate.
Yeah, it's awesome. And this is where you see Music Plantain. So
which is a nice little reference. Yeah, it's great.
And then
really cool
you
place.
basically sort of,
and you find the secret passageway, which is cool. That's great. Which brings you to the library
in the cupboard. That's cool. Make sure he looks sus, but also you basically acquit him in this because it's obviously not him. Because his alibi is rock solid. Makes sense, and it's really sweet as well.
Yeah,
which is cool because he's the obvious suspect. Yeah, you immediately think, oh, it's probably Shadow. So it's good that they played with that.
Exactly. Yeah, it's good. It's very well done. Mm-hmm.
Big fan.
Nice. Okay, that brings us on to number one, our joint number one, which is the casino car.
The Cascar had to be.
Yeah,
it's just
what a fucking place.
There's so much going on.
It's so cool. It's such a cool area.
It is a very cool area.
It's got such a vibe, and it stands out from the rest because the minute you get there, you don't interrogate, you don't explore. You get roped into a heist immediately to steal a Chao Fabergé Chao egg, which is brilliant. That's because it's a Bond reference.
I also love the idea. Yeah, it's just really cool. It's Bond reference.
Octopus.
I love the idea that there's somehow a like sub level to this carriage with a vault. It's really cool.
And a lift. What the fuck?
I know. How's that possible?
I love the guard. I think he's great.
The Chao guard with the stash is epic.
Do you know what type of Chao he is?
He looks like a swim Chao.
I think he's a neutral swim Chao.
Yeah, neutral swim. He's got that cool green thing. It's cool. The
neutral.
The colours in this room are pretty beautiful. It's got that gorgeous. It's turquoise and pink. You can't get much better than that. It's so nice.
Yeah. And
the pink lights, turquoise
so
chairs,
nice.
palm trees.
The chairs, the tables are great. I love the bar. And then of course this brilliant song.
The song's so good.
Such a banger. Yeah. I think he's a neutral run Chao. I've just checked.
Nice.
I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It's fantastic. You go into a heist. I love how. I also the characters in this room. They're so good. Blaze, the business
girls,
tycoon,
it's great.
is the sexy
you've got
girl.
Rouge and Blaze.
The business tycoon,
so
captain of
cool.
industry. Rouge is like, I don't know what she is. But she's so fit. And then you, she shows.
She's on her phone.
Yeah, it's great. She shows everyone her like plan.
Cleavage.
Yeah, big time. The
seen for the first time in quite a few years because they toned it down.
Yeah,
not that I'm following,
but
they've toned it down. Like, much missed.
I like the board she whips out, the whiteboard. It's got like geometry from the packaging of Sonic 1.
Yeah. No. And the way that the characters are drawn is the same as how I forgot the name of him. The concept designer from Sonic 1, 2, 3 drew them, which is in this sort of really like cutesy, sweet way with like big round heads. It's great.
The Chao looks really funny. So basically you decide to distract the guard by saying the coasters. There's a couple not on a coaster, whatever. He wanders off. Then you go down to help. And the alibi for these guys, Blaze basically says, I was just here. I haven't left. And there's no evidence to suggest otherwise. And I think Rouge admits that she did leave.
Yeah.
She does. She immediately shows you the blueprint. So she's not acting sus at all, actually.
Both of them aren't suspicious.
No, they're not. Because the focus here is the heist, not them, which is cool. And Rouge is obviously out for the treasure. Classic.
Yeah, which is great. It's like the second she got here, they both went to the casino car, and she immediately left to start looking for, just to see what's there.
Whereas I think Blaze she wins loads of money on the slot machines. I think that's what she says.
I think so. Yeah.
That's really funny,
quite funny
and classic.
Yeah.
So they go down the elevator, and then there are mechanical arms which Tails says he disengages.
Yeah.
I
love it. I love the bit when you pick the parts of the plan. It's a lot of fun.
It's super great. Cool. The whole thing is just fucking fun.
It's great. And it comes out of nowhere, and it's so much fun.
Yeah, you go down to this awesome vault, which is this huge room with 100 volts. Yeah,
it's insane.
And then
which are full of rings apparently, but then they say no because they're everywhere, so it can't be those. Who knows?
Yeah, it's great. Yeah. So now that's another like playful sort of self-reflexive thing. Yeah,
exactly. And then they get the safe open.
Yeah.
And they find the one of 3 ever made Fabergé Chao eggs, and apparently no one's ever lived. Anyone who's recovered one's never lived to tell the tale.
Yeah, which they then realise it's
Rouge opens it
because people just haven't talked about it.
No. She opens it and it's a bomb.
It's not a bomb though.
No, but she thinks, oh my god, it's a bomb. Fuck.
She thinks it's a bomb.
That's why no one's heard about it. Tick, 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 tick. Yeah. And then you got about 50 options to choose of what to say.
All of which are funny.
They're all great.
There are some eat the egg.
Why don't you turn it upside down?
Smash the egg against the wall. Have Blaze set it on fire. Rock it to sleep. Tell it to stop.
Yeah.
Toss it in the elevator. Twist it. Let Tails cool it down with his tails. Have Blaze set the egg on fire. That's great. Take one for the team. Yeah, it's so fucking funny. All classic tropes as well.
Yeah,
just riffing off.
Yeah, exactly. And then he's like, well, if you just leave it, and then they remember the train doesn't allow weapons on. They're like, okay, well, if this is here, it can't be a weapon, so let's leave it, and then it's fine. And then what's actually inside it is it's a necklace with an incredibly fancy looking Chao encrusted in gold and diamonds,
which looks like something you'd buy in like a market in Vietnam or something. It's so cheap. It's really funny. Again, another
Rouge
Chao
is
thing.
Enamored by it. Yeah. Well, the Chao inside the Chao egg makes sense.
Yeah, she loves it.
It's great, and it's accompanied by this fucking great music here. No, hang on. This is the heist plan. This inside the vault.
Yeah, it's awesome. Very Madagascar the game.
This was quite Midtown Madness.
Yeah, very.
And then, oh my god, is it a bomb? It's so good. It's great. Yeah, I love it.
Rouge
really
says,
cool zone.
Yeah, it's awesome. I'll distract the Chao. Who can resist my feminine charms? And then Tails is like, I'm not sure how effective that's going to be on a Chao. It's great.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah, and then they're like, what is it? They say that there's a coaster.
Yeah.
A drink without a coaster. Like, yeah, that's unacceptable. Let's go get that.
Yeah, and he sorts it out.
Yeah,
and then when they leave, like the Chao just apparently just hasn't noticed. World's worst guard.
He's crap. It's probably asleep.
I'm interested to know how he what is the employee of the Chao? How is that?
He's technically a member of the crew.
He is, yeah. He's part of the. I wonder how long of the 32 years that Chao has been the guard of the vault.
He is an adult Chao, but probably not that long.
Yeah.
If they have maybe
great
2 weeks of life until they reincarnate.
He's got to go and find someone to mate with. Maybe one of the Chao Bay to go to a mating ritual.
Yeah. Yeah. It's great. It's the most fun carriage, which is why it's
extremely fun. The characters are classic. It
very memorable.
It makes fun of and loves both Blaze and Rouge in its own way, and plays on Rouge being like a weird sex icon and Blaze being this kind of ice queen, but also makes her like just sort of she panics when there's a bomb and starts sweating and is like occasionally quite
a bit
sassy.
more human.
And it's great. That's like she's kind of like that in Rush Adventure a bit as well, which is really cool.
Yeah.
I love
she's
Blaze.
a great character.
Such a good character.
We need more of Blaze. Yeah. She's so cool.
She is one of the best female characters in. I think all female characters in Sonic are great, but she's really
probably
good.
the best one. Yeah,
and she's like equal to Sonic as well in terms of power.
Yeah. She's his equivalent in her dimension.
Yeah,
it's great. It's
Fire
really cool.
Queen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's awesome. I think it's such a they just went all out for it, and you're like, oh, this is so fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Love it. Anything else you want to say on the number one Casino car? I think a lot of people would say that.
Surely. No, that's all. It's great. It's just such a vibe.
It is. Well, there's only one boss, really.
Yeah. So the only gameplay outside the level, beside the Think Machine, is the train run, which is where after you get sent back to the dining cart, you have to play as Sonic and crash through every door, which is enacted through the Think Machine. And this is a really cool part of the game. Like it's just great because it has a lot of momentum. I like it. And you talk to every character, go through, and you say like, yeah, come on, let's do this. And
you do. It's great. It's very motivational.
And you've got this awesome song carrying
this song is outstanding.
This is the best song.
Let it run.
It's fucking outstanding. The train run.
It's so exciting and motivating.
It's just epic. It's epic.
You feel like you can do anything. Turn it up.
Fucking brilliant.
That's just pure
so good
Sonic joy.
Yeah, pure exactly
Dun, dun, dun,
pure Sonic
dun.
exhilaration. It's so good.
Epic.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So after that you have the final kind of dialogue, and then not long after you fight the Mirage Express, also in the Think Machine format of the isometric running, dodging the iron balls, spikes, lasers, and the sort of bullets raining down.
As it sort of drives by and the thing yells at you.
Yeah, and then it gets angry and angry as you complete each checkpoint. Then you get to the front of it, and then it's like, no, I'm not having this. And then it grabs the conductor and animates his arms with the hands,
which is so sinister.
Very sinister, and makes you face the train, and you have to do 3 more. This is when I was like, you fucking kidding me? 3 more checkpoints of get 85, 90, and 100 rings.
Yeah, it's like a kind of
and land 3 hits.
Really extended special stage, isn't it? Like
that's how it feels like a special stage. I guess that's what it is. But
it takes again and again and again and again.
It's a good boss, but it's fucking weighty. It's just too long. You think you can? Thank God, if you die, you go back to the start of the checkpoint you're at. If I'm about to start, it'd be so unfair. It'd be horrific.
Yeah, it would. Yeah.
But no. So it's okay. But yeah, it's cool that you face it front on.
Yes, it is cool. It's an extraordinary looking thing. It's like a Shinkansen.
Yeah, it is quite a Shinkansen.
Some of the dialogue is at the end that he says, the conductor says, "Train, stop this. When I told you we'd be with each other forever, I was a much younger man. I'm getting old. I'm tired." And the train says, "Excuses. How dare you abandon me? I'll be lonely, so lonely. Why must you insist loneliness upon me?" So scary.
Yeah, it's very
and then
dramatic.
He animates the presumably fucked up conductor who can barely move to then control the train. I like how the arms blast through the isometric road that you're going on as well.
That's cool. That's good.
Cool. And it fires missiles at you from the front.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, lasers. Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
It's good. It's a fitting ending, I'd say. It's great. It's good. You didn't die in a cutscene. You had to have some sort of compensation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Tails even says this is just like my lore card. It's like, okay. This is just in case someone didn't notice that.
Yeah, exactly.
What about and the train's like, what about my happiness? Sonic says, your happiness comes at the expense of others.
This is a cool line.
That's called being selfish.
That's
Me,
good,
selfish.
I like that.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just, as I said, it's surprisingly sincere. These are all like really big themes.
Yeah.
So SBA grabs the Flicky, who looks absolutely knackered. And then it blows up. Well, Amy fucking smashes it, and Sonic catches
the
her
head
in quite a cute way.
And then it comes to a stop back at the station.
Yeah.
And then there's the ending where everyone gets out. He's reunited with his wife. He's like, I can't wait for us to go to Spagonia. Let's go. And then everyone wishes Amy a big happy birthday, including Barry. And then then they all go off their separate ways, and Barry lives the rest of his life.
And it's a bit there's a shot of when the wife hugs the conductor. The Flicky is like next to them. So presumably that Flicky like kind of has
just like Gamma.
Exactly.
He then
it's
goes
very
with
reminiscent of Gammy. He then Gamma. He joins his new family, or his old family.
Yeah.
And then
that's
actually
nice.
does kind
the spirit of the train.
Exactly. Fulfill his wish.
That's great. I forgot about that.
Lovely throwback to
very good.
The most beautiful moment ever in Adventure.
Probably top 3 moments in all of Sonic
in life.
Gamma's entire story. Yeah, Gamma's whole story, especially the ending. It's good. And then there's 2. And then the other post-credit thing is Eggman in his base. Sage and Metal Sonic with the "Let's Go, Dad" T-shirt.
Yeah, that's quite funny.
And then he's like, and then Orbot's like, which bath do you want? Do you
want
the Sonic one or the evil duck? He's like, oh no, I'm pissed off. I want the evil duck. It's just stupid.
It's great.
Yeah, it's good.
Really funny.
Yeah.
It's a good boss for what it is. Like it,
it's the best it can be. I think.
It doesn't.
Well, no, it's not.
It's a bit long, but
it's too long. But it's a fitting end. I like it. It's good. It's appropriate. Yeah. That's that. Have you got anything else you want to say in the game, or have we covered it all?
I don't think so.
I think we've covered it all.
I think I've said it. I just the main thing is just how deep it is, and how much I respect that about it, and how like it expounds. It both engages lovingly, playfully, and additively with the entire Sonic lore, and fleshes out all these characters, and also does what any brilliant Sonic game does, and has this like surprisingly rich moral center to it.
Yeah, as is often the case.
Yeah, as is often the case, and people overlook that. Forces you to think about quite mature and complex themes, but processed through the lens of our favorite blue hero.
Oh yeah.
And it has that that kind of brilliant messaging that Sonic always accompanied with, of like, just keep going, and don't give up type thing.
Yeah, which is always
encapsulated perfectly by that unbelievably good song.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Which
is awesome.
It's great. It's very good.
Let's rate it in relation to the other game. I don't really have a reference as to what other game this is analogous to.
No,
to be honest,
there kind of isn't one.
It's very, very unique.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so we're doing concept, gameplay, entertainment, location, soundtrack, art style, and then totals out of 10. And then each one's out of 10, totals out of 60.
Yes.
So, concept. I think it's gonna be pretty high. Murder Mystery's good idea. The way it's done is really good. The new genre is great. Like high concept.
10.
It's a great idea.
I can't really fault it.
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
It like, and you've got to factor in.
A 10?
Yeah, you've got to factor in the marketing thought behind it. It's a free game released on April Fools, in conjunction with the movie, I think, or it came after the premiere,
it was.
Didn't it?
Yeah,
and it complemented Frontiers and blah blah blah. I think it. I don't know. I don't think you can fault it. I think the concept it's a fantastic idea.
Yeah, you can't really. I'm
and because of the richness and of the story and everything, I think 10. Yeah.
Yeah. 10's good. I agree. Okay, cool. Gameplay.
Other things that got 10, by the way, in concept: Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog 1.
Fuck yeah.
And Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's up there.
Great. Very good. It is up there. Gameplay.
It's a point-and-click game, so it can only be rewarded so much, I think. It's not like,
and the Think Machine thing as well.
Yeah, which is fine.
6. 5, 6.
5 seems
in terms of game
too harsh.
Play,
like
really?
It's very smooth as an experience.
Yeah. But there's only so high you can give.
I agree. I probably
game, so
like.
I think it has to be 6.
Yeah,
or
probably.
5.
I think 6.
Okay, I'll set up for 6. Entertainment.
It's very entertaining.
I'd say a 7.
It's marred by the excessive.
Knocked by the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the. I mean, this is great. This is what you're signing up for. But it is all dialogue, and clicking and clues, which is great. But
it is very entertaining.
It is, but I don't know. I wouldn't go. I personally wouldn't go higher than a 7.
Is it as fun to play as Sonic Heroes, Sonic Colors, Sonic 3D Blast,
No.
Sonic Advance?
No.
Is it more fun to play than Sonic 2 8-bit? Yes. Sonic Fighters? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'd say 7.
Yeah.
7's fine.
Good. Okay. Locations. Well, it's all on the train. It's all the cars. They're good. Again, 6 or a 7, I think.
I think
6.
I think 7. I think they're cool designs. I think 7. The train itself is an awesome thing.
Yes,
and it gives good variation in between, and the design is really nice. I'd say 7.
I would say 6.
Why?
I don't know. It's one scene per scene, you know.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Fine. It's not. Fine. 6. Fine. 6 is fine. It's not much you can do about that.
No, but we kind of have to work with that, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
We can't treat it like it's a full-fledged 3D, you know, like exploratory thing. Yeah. You know. Anyway, all 2D. Soundtrack is very good and fits incredibly well with it.
It's so good.
I'd say an 8.
Yeah, I think 8.
It has a slight amateur feel to it, but that's because it is a, you know.
Yeah, but it was a
much lower budget game, exactly.
8's in line with
that fits with it. It's nice.
3D Blast, Advance.
Yeah, that's all fair.
Yeah, cool.
Maybe a 7.
No, 8.
I might change it to 7.
Oh, I really like it.
I think 7. I like it too.
7 is in line with Sonic the Hedgehog 1, Sonic Fighters, Sonic 2 8-bit, Sonic Chaos.
It's a 7.
And Sonic Forces.
I think it's a 7. It's not stellar.
All right, fine.
8's very high.
8's probably a bit generous.
It's great, but that's kind of as much, you know.
Fine, 7.
And then art style. I love how it looks.
I really like it.
It's a very nice modern drawn take on the classic.
Yeah, I think it looks. I'd give
modern
it
Sonic style.
I think 9.
I was gonna say 8.
Personally, I really
high.
like how it looks.
I like it too, but I'm less high on the. Obviously, it fits, and I'm not saying it was a wrong decision, but I'm less high on the warm, more yellowy tones of it all. You know, it's just not a Sonic, which is fair for the genre. But I don't know. I would say 9's pretty high. I would say 8. I mean, I don't know. What do you think?
Just bear in mind we gave Fighters a 10.
Yeah, but that is a stunning game. It's got amazing environments. It deserves a 10. I think this is an 8. It's not a 9.
Hang on. Let me calculate the total score and see where it sits. If we give it a 9, just to give it like a bit more of a context. So that if we give it a 9, it gets a 45, which is in line with nothing. Nothing's got 45, but it's 1 point better than Advance and 2 8-bit, and 1 point worse than Fighters.
If we give it an 8,
it's in line with Advance and Sonic 2 8-bit. I want to give it an 8.
Maybe we give it 8.
I want to give it. And sorry, I want to give it a 9.
Yeah, 9's fair.
I love the art style.
That puts it in the right place. I'd say.
Okay.
So that lands
8, 6, 7,
45.
6, 7, 9. Yeah, equals 45. Nice.
So 45 out of 60. That makes perfect sense. That fits.
It does. So as I said, that slots very neatly in between Sonic Advance and Sonic the Fighters. I'm not sure how. Is it just below Sonic the Fighters?
Yes, because
why did we rank that so high?
The soundtrack and the
concept 9, gameplay 5, fair. Entertainment 6, locations 9.
I think we ranked it appropriately.
Soundtrack, art style 10. We gave it 10 for art style.
It is that boosted it, but it is a stunning game.
Yeah, I do like it a lot. Yeah, it's probably a bit generous, but fine.
But that's fine.
I'm just conflicted. I just don't think. I think this is probably a better game than Fighters. Don't you think? All Stars Racing and 3D Blast are just below. I think it should be
just below it.
Just on 47. They got 47.
Okay, fine, right, good.
That's fine. I think it's probably
Maybe it's on par with Fighters.
I think we need to pump it up somewhere.
Let's pump up the entertainment from 7 to 8.
Yeah, thank God. Perfect.
Okay, fine.
There we go.
Accept that. 46 out of 60.
Yeah,
okay,
I'm happy.
That's finalized.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, me too. That's okay. Good. Cool.
That was fun. I really enjoyed it.
That was fun.
That was way more to say than I thought.
There was an unexpected. I have a newfound, thanks to your observation, I have a newfound appreciation.
Good. Yeah. Well, that's the magic of this pod.
Exactly. That's what it's for. And for anybody else out there who feels the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are we doing next? What's up next?
Next is a rogue one.
Yeah,
so
different.
We're gonna do the bulk of the arcade machine games.
Yeah.
so that is what?
Sega Sonic Cosmo Fighter, Sega Sonic Popcorn Shop, and Waku Waku Sonic Patrol Car. We're not going to do Sega Sonic the Hedgehog because that's big enough that we feel it warrants its own episode.
Yeah. So this will be a brief.
Very brief.
Will not be a long one. A brief episode on some research, discoveries, and thoughts and feelings on those arcade car games, which are basically like they were actual hardware. Like you could sit in them and interact with them.
Yeah, it's so cool.
They're some of the OG Sonic games.
Yeah, proper retro stuff. Exactly.
Yeah, which is just cool.
That'll be fun.
Nice one. Looking forward to it.
Nice.
Right, let's end with a little ditty, shall we?
Go on.